Hello and welcome to Warner Night at the Movies. I'm Leonard Maltin, and I'm standing outside the soundstage where the Roaring Twenties was filmed back in 1939. This studio is brimming with history, but the idea of two Warner's icons, Cagney and Bogart, having worked here on the same film is pretty exciting. Of course, James Cagney was the dominant star of that duo, with Bogart still in the supporting ranks. The wild card at Warner's was George Raft, whose tenure there was relatively brief but memorable. He's taken a lot of ribbing in recent years over the great roles he turned down, but Raft filled a niche all his own, as is evident in the preview trailer for Each Dawn I Die, another 1939 gangster yarn in which he co-starred with Cagney.
He's going in and out, just like that. Clever boys, these reporters. Write a piece about me when you get out, will you? The name is Stacy. Life sentence. I like to read my name in the papers.
If you don't shut up, you may find it in the obituary column.
Our newsreel highlight comes from the News of the Day survey of 1939, with footage of two World's Fairs and a royal visit to North America that came just before Europe was completely engulfed by war.
Hands across the sea. Memorable meeting of King and President, Queen and First Lady.
One of the best parts of digging through old short subjects is seeing performers on the verge of stardom. 1939's All-Girl Revue is a perfect example, as it showcases June Allison. Shortly before she got her big break on Broadway, which in turn led to full-fledged stardom at MGM.
I've taken pains to get the reins that drive the city's force. They've made me mayor for a day, they've made me city boss.
This perky, pre-feminist short subject features songs by two other up-and-comers, Saul Chaplin and Sammy Cahn, who manages to mention a contemporary song by Cole Porter in his snappy lyrics.
Information, please. All day long they come and go. Where's the sun and where's the snow? I'm supposed to know. Information, please.
Warner Brothers also owned a Hollywood radio station, KFWB, and there was considerable crossover of talent. A comedy show called The Grouch Club was so popular that the studio decided to adapt it as a series of short subjects, featuring its host and co-creator, Jack LaScully, who years later became the co-host of television's Today Show. He also contributed voices to some Warner cartoons, doing a perfect impression of Jack Benny.
A grouch is a man who isn't ashamed to tell the world when something gets under his skin and starts frazzling his nerves.
The Grouch Club's co-conspirator was Nat Hiken, the legendary comedy writer and producer whose greatest creation was Phil Silver's TV character, Sergeant Bilko.
Pardon me.
The film stars KFWB regular Arthur Q. Bryan, a busy radio actor who achieved immortality as the voice of Elmer Fudd.
Here they are, miss. Every detail of my life. I haven't a secret left. How can I have my book? Remember?
And while the short was released in 1938, it anticipates a major release of 1939, because the book our hapless hero is trying to borrow, James Hilton's We Are Not Alone, was the basis for a Warner Brothers movie starring Paul Muni. Clearly, this studio never overlooked an opportunity to plug an upcoming film. Our cartoon couldn't be more appropriate, as Thugs with Dirty Mugs pokes fun at gangster movies and includes a character based on Edward G. Robinson.
Well, you did okay, boys. It was a clean job, see?
This animated short bears the unmistakable stamp of its director, Tex Avery, who brought a distinctive brand of lunacy to the studio. And musical director Carl Stalling, ever on the lookout for songs to use from recent Warner Brothers movies, manages to interpolate a minor key version of Jeepers Creepers into the proceedings. Many people consider 1939 to be the greatest year in Hollywood history. If so, perhaps some of that magic rubbed off on the short subjects, too.